she's in love and hip hop. You guys are close friends at the time. You guys are close friends, and you guys are good. But you were still involved in the street life, which is scamming.
Yep.
How did you get involved in scamming?
I started scamming when I was like 18. Just everybody from Brooklyn was scamming.
That's true.
I don't know nobody in Brooklyn that didn't scam.
So you was a runner initially.
I was a runner. I was a worker the whole time. I was never the boss.
How did you get caught?
I had a nigga that I was fucking with that I met through a mutual friend when he was in jail, and I held him down like his last 6 months. When he came home, we were still together, but then he started getting like too crazy. I broke up with him. 3 months later, he got locked up in PA, and he told on me. He got locked up for drugs.
What do you mean he told on you, Star?
He told the feds that he has a bigger fish. When the feds locked me up, they didn't lock me up for scamming. They locked me up for gang shit. And since they couldn't prove any gang crime that I did, they had to just hit me with what they knew, which was scamming. They couldn't hit me with doing anything else, because what criminal activity did I do as a gang member? Like, you can't just lock me up for being a gang. KKK is a gang. Like, you understand? So what crime did I do? So since they couldn't prove a crime, they hit me with scamming.
So where were you when the feds came?
I was coming off of a plane from DR.
And
it was not even the feds, it was national. I don't think the feds could take you from there or something like that, something with the airport, because it was like national security or something, and they handed me over to the feds. Because it wasn't the same people, it was like some type of other people, but I knew that the feds was coming, because every single time I get off a plane, I call my father, and I was like, oh yeah, I'm safe, I'm coming back. He's like, guess what? The feds is at your grandmother's house. So that means most likely they're gonna be there when you get off the plane. So I already knew, like, when I was walking out, that they was gonna stop me.
So the feds just come out of nowhere. Like you said that somebody told you. So when did you find out your ex told on you? Or this nigga
when I started reading certain details, I know what I say and who I say it to. So when they were saying like, oh yeah, confidential informant 1 said that you had guns at your grandmother's house, because that's what they went there looking for. They didn't find no guns. Confidential informant said remember I was in a bank, and one of the tellers told me like, yo, you need to stop going in your safety deposit so much. But when I was in the bank, I was there with him when that was said. So when they said confidential informant said, like, who was the teller in the bank? We have proof that the teller in the bank told you understand, that you need to stop going in your safety deposit box. And it's like, that's when I started putting 2 and 2 together, like, wait, what? And I remember when he had got locked up, he had called me and was like, yo, the feds asked about you. And I said, the feds asked about me? Click, hung up on him. I didn't even think about that, because it's now 3 months later down the line. But everything that confidential informant 1 was, it came from him. Like, everything was him, because I remember having these only conversations with him. So one day I was sitting there with the USDA. They're trying to get me to tell, and I'm like, oh, so tell blah blah blah. I said hi. Their faces looked like they just seen a ghost. They was just like, we're gonna have to end this. And I'm like, yeah, y'all do that. Next thing you know, once I said that, they're just like, all right, well, we're going to hit you with wire fraud. Okay, I'll take that, because I'm definitely not taking this gang shit that y'all trying to put out. But it wasn't even like they had anything. They just kept telling me like, yo, where's the guns? Who's the murderers? Who's the top this? Who's the top that? Y'all just wanted information, because if y'all really had something on me, y'all just going to charge me. Right. You're not going to sit down with me and keep trying to ask me, where's this? Where's that? Where's this? Where's that? Who's this? Who's that? You're not going to do none of that. Like, if you have something, you're going to charge me with it and keep it the fuck pushing. Y'all the feds. Like, you feel me? But obviously, y'all didn't have nothing. So then they was like, all right, well, we're going to hit you with scamming. But as soon as I said that person's name, their face just was like, oh, shit, she knows.
So, let me get this straight. People, because I know you don't want to talk about certain things. So, they didn't have a case against everybody else, if you understand what I'm saying. Like,
no, they wanted to take me and build a case on them.
Got it. So they wanted
me to be Takashi. Yes.
All right, slow down while I'm talking. Let me finish my sentence.
They wanted me to be,
You're answering my sentence for me, love.
Because I know what you're saying.
You don't know anything about me. I'm from Queens.
Yes, that's a part of the show too. That happens.
Oh, okay.
So like I said, so they wanted to use you, but you ain't fall for it. You didn't fall for the gaffle. But how? So he blew up every. So they ain't know nothing about. They just knew who you was. They saw you. The feds watch everything. Hip hop police.
They probably
feds,
did know
the,
a little bit about me, but I guess like when the situation with him, he told them like, oh yeah, I got the, the
And what type of scam you were doing? Are you allowed to talk
credit
about
cards.
it? Credit cards. Okay. And you was always a runner. You wasn't a big fish.
Nope, I was never a big fish. I was always a runner.
You ain't print no cards yourself. You ain't do none of that yourself.
Nope.
Respect.
I always had a person. I worked for a person. I was a worker.
Interesting. Respect. So
I'd rather not take a loss.
understood.
At the end of the day, you the boss. You got to take the loss. You the one that got to put the money in. You got to buy the work. You got to buy the cars. This shit don't go. And because I was so, like, I got 50-50. Like, they always gave me 50% because I would not leave the store. Like, I was the type of person that would stay there and I'm using all 20 cards. It's lit.
So when the card didn't hit, what did you do?
Next card.
Did you ever, because, usually when the card don't hit, I mean, people have the face. I remember I tried a credit card scam before.
Really?
Yeah, I can talk about it. Roosevelt Field Mall.
You was out here?
I just bought the Gucci caddy. Remember I had the Gucci Cadillac.
Gotcha.
And the MTV shit.
A
and
Gucci
I just
Cadillac?
Got it. Yeah, it had Gucci in the inside, Gucci on the back. It was like 1980. Remember it?
Yeah, I remember.
So the day I went scamming, I put on a suit on. That was my first day. I put the suit on and all that. I went to Roosevelt Field Mall, and I got two lappies, two laptops. Thank you. And then on my way back, the Gucci caddy catches on fire on the Belt Parkway.
The story now.
And from then, I never did scamming again. The Gucci caddy caught on fire.
You felt it was like bad luck, like
because
fuck that, I'm doing wrong.
I spent over 20 grand trying to fix the Gucci. I bought a new engine. It never got fixed the proper way. So that to me, that
You
was
felt
like a
like that
sign.
was-
Like damn, so nah. So
No,
this
that
thing
wasn't a
shit-
sign. The car was just old.
The car was not. Oh, the car was ill. I just did
He fixed the car crazy.
The car was ill, man. It was from MTV too. They never.
I'm not gonna lie. It sound fire. A Gucci caddy.
Yeah, the whole top of the shit was Gucci, right?
Yeah. I'm gonna try to find a picture.
See,
and
but like
post
when
it.
I first started scamming with niggas who it wasn't like bringing in that much money. I probably make like 10, 15 a day, like But
100?
huh?
15,000.
Yeah, 10, 15,000 a day. But then I started dealing with.
Let me get at you. Like,
That's not a lot of money.
oh fuck up.
Oh, so,
First of all, what we're not gonna do is downplay shit. Don't try to play. Oh, I wasn't making that much money, but it was 10 and 15. Yeah, put your jacket down. It was 10 and 15,000 a day. So who you talking to?
I'm talking to you.
That's a good amount of money.
It's not a good enough because
Stop
at the end of the
playing
day,
around, nigga. Go back to
listen,
break.
my lawyer was 150,000. So how much is that? That's
Carbonero
nothing.
250,000.
That's
So we
nothing.
talking about the same thing.
That's nothing. Think about it. If I'm sitting here only making 10,000 a day, how much is that to bail me out? That's not enough to bail me out. That's not enough for a lawyer.
I mean, the idea
on.
is to have
Come.
money for
Let me talk to you.
not for
What's
a
my-
lawyer, right?
Don't touch me. Don't. You're too close.
This is the first time I ever left the. All right.
Listen to what I'm saying.
Listen to what you're saying.
Stop trying to be funny. You hear me?
being funny.
Stop trying to be funny.
not being
10, 15,000 is a lot to a lot of motherfuckers out here.
lot.
Please don't touch me.
Touching me.
Excuse me.
Your
Your hand is in my
hand-
face.
your
Palm
hand
me.
is in my
Your
face.
shit like Skittle fingers. Palm me.
This shit look like the fucking shits in the little Frank shits. Vienna sausages. Get the fuck out of here. Vienna sausages fingers. Like talking about my shits look like rainbows. Get your little fucking sausage fingers out my fucking face.
Yeah.
Yeah, you take over.
Anyways, like I was saying, I first was, getting the little crumbs,
Flip
10,
fingers.
15,000. And then I started working for bigger niggas who I was making in like, 75,000 a day and shit like that. So,
Damn, we
it started
in one business,
profiting.
That's so.
Because, it went from it being regular shit like people's credit cards information that's just like checks and stuff to people's profiles and, bigger shits. So, it's like over time, since, I was scamming for so long, over time, it just, it started getting better.
How long were you scamming for?
About 6 years.
Wow.
6, 7 years.
So they never pressed the button on you in the store. They never locked the doors on you in the store.
I never got caught in a store ever in my life. A lot of the people, remember, like, A lot of people actually like knew who I was, and a lot of people I would flirt with, you feel me, and talk to. I would see niggas, like I would be in hunky dunk towns like Colorado, Wyoming, Texas. I never really did anything in New York. Like I would go away. So, but you just gotta catch the niggas and see which one look like, you feel me, they hungry. And I would catch them and I would be like, yo, what's up? Like you just keep ringing me up, I'll give you this. You keep ringing me up, I'll give you a little 500, I'll give you 1,000. Niggas is, all I'm doing is gotta do my job, is ring you up. Okay. You understand? So it'll work like that. The only time I ever did anything, and that's what they locked me up for, is when I went to Barney's. I took $250,000 worth of stuff. So that's what I went to jail for.
$250,000 worth of stuff from Barney's.
Like bags, clothes, Montclair's, stuff like that.
So you cashed out. So you had a black card?
No, but it was a profile, and I just... Some stuff I sold, some stuff I kept.
So what do you think alerted the authorities? Barney's itself? Did Barney's itself? Because, these high-end stores, they do have certain...
My name was on track 1. But they didn't care about that because it was 3 years later. They just had this on me, but they was waiting for the card to when to pull it. And I guess because I ain't tell, they pulled it.
How much time you did, Star?
I got 15 months. I did 10 months in jail, 3 months halfway house. Because out of 15 months, you do 13. My category was 21 to 27. The judge gave me 15. Gave me underneath my category, 15 months.
Okay. Now, how was it for you in jail?
Were
you on the island at first?
Nah, it's the feds.
Oh, yeah.
The feds, you don't go to the island. I was in MCC, and then I went to Danbury. Yeah, I was in MCC, and then I went to Danbury, and then I was in Danbury for like 5 months. It was good. And then I got into an incident, and I
heard about that, yeah.
I got into an incident, and I had to go to the box. What
you
heard about? I got what?
I heard about the incident. I mean, I can elaborate for you, or would you like to elaborate?
No, you can elaborate.
No, you can.
You just said you could do it, or I can. I said you.
You can't.
It's okay. You can do it.
Just because you have a new smile, that don't mean anything to me.
I'm just a what?
A new smile is nice. It looks new. It looks new. What do you want me to have?
Damn, I want to get my teeth done. He said it looks new. Thank you.
You do want to get?
I want to get it done so bad. Like I argue with so much people. All my closest friends, I argue. I want to get it so they don't want to tell me they doctors. They're selfish. They're fucking selfish bitches.
What do you want to do to your teeth? Again?
I want to get it like all the way straight and like all the way white.
It look fine to me. I don't know.
You gotta go to Dr. Rubenstein. So, Dr. Rubenstein is good. Shout out to him.
Wait, that's the guy that's in Colombia?
No.
Oh, because I don't want that glow in the dark teeth that all these bitches is getting.
The one in Colombia, I think he...
Carlos somebody,
yeah,
something like
he
that.
He messed up my man teeth, famous Instagram, and he had to go to Dr. Rubenstein.
Who's Rubenstein? Where he's at?
He's in Bensonhurst. He has 2 places, one in the city and one in Bensonhurst. His father,
New York,
Dr. Rubenstein, yeah, he does the teeth. It's not over big or nothing. He does it ill. Everybody go to him. All the celebs and stuff go to him as well, because the one in Colombia been
it's so cheap.
And he had to clean. I was there, like, he opened up we went to Bensonhurst about 3 a.m. And the homie, I don't want to say his name, put him out there, but his teeth was turning green. And Dr. went in there and did that.
Yeah, like when I hit that Carlos person up, he said, all right, well, if you want something that you have to brush your teeth 3 times a day and you can't drink anything that stains your teeth, it's this price. But if you want one where you could always, I swear to God, he told me this. I got it in my messages. He said, but if you want one that is, you could always eat anything, you don't have to brush your teeth a million times a day, is this much, but we could work on a promotion price. But I hate promoting people. So I'm just like, give me the real price. But it's like all the people I see in the clubs, their teeth glows in the dark.
Yeah.
I don't want glow in the dark teeth.
When we get off, I'm gonna put you on a doctor.
Like, Remy gave me her doctor, and Cardi gave me her doctor in a way, but I think they told them to tell me an outrageous price. Because they know I was gonna be like, fuck no. Like, cause get the fuck, it is not that much. Got me fucked up.
It's a lot for the teeth.
30, 40,000.
It's a lot. It's a lot. Like, they charge her. They defy. It's a lot. Anyway.
No way.
So, the jail incident. We got off track. Can you tell us what happened? Because I heard about it, but I don't know if it's true.
What did you hear?
I heard somebody got whooped on.
You heard somebody got whipped?
Yeah.
Oh. Damn.
Whipped is extent. I heard somebody got popped on.
Popped on?
Yeah.
Oh. Well, allegedly they said I cut somebody, so I don't know what happened, but I ended up in a box.
Snuffed? Did you get snuffed? You never got snuffed?
No. Not from me and Danbury going to the box. No. I never got snuffed. So yeah, but I got my ass beat, almost beat. So I was in a box. All the shit that was happening to me in the box, cool. I was landed for 2 weeks in general population. And one day when I was sleeping, I almost got day raped by one of these, what are they like, transgenders. He was a girl, but transforming, and whatever happens, like whatever you do on the outside, they have to keep up in the inside. So all the hormone shots that he was getting, they had to still give it to him. So basically everything was like a guy, except still had, a vagina. And when I was sleeping, it was like 3 o'clock. I should have knew better because you ain't supposed to be sleeping at 3 o'clock, but I was tired. And it was around 3 o'clock. I just feel like a person just pouncing on me. Like, you feel me? And I get up eventually. We fighting. This nigga is fucking me up, throwing me into the locker, really beating my ass. And then I realized, like, something is hitting my leg. And it's the strap. Like, the motherfucker got the strap out and it's hitting my leg. And then that's when I found, like, some type of inner strength and was just like, nah, fuck that. Like, I ain't get raped out in the town. I ain't gonna get raped in here. And I just end up fucking him up. But he was fucking me up for like 2 minutes, like throwing me into the closet, throwing me into the sink. The cell is so little. I'm getting thrown everywhere. And it was like a fucking scary situation because I was really sleep. Like, and I'm just like, what the fuck? Like, what's wrong with these motherfuckers? Like, you have a whole strap on? But the only good thing that I respect from him is he didn't tell, I didn't tell. So if he would have admitted that he did that, they would have been on my back for me to try to press charges. And that's like a PREA. That's a whole new charge. And I don't want my name on no paperwork. You feel me? So I'm glad that he kept it. You feel me? Nothing happened and I kept it. Nothing happened. But they seen the bruises on both of us. So it was like, all right, well, both of y'all going to the box. So I was in the box for 4 months, came out for 2 weeks, and then had to go back in the box because of that situation because none of us would tell what happened. But the cameras, when we left the cell, could obviously see, something happened. So
the situation when somebody got cut, do you remember that? Allegedly.
No, I just remember somebody got cut.
So what was the alleged story of what happened? What did they accuse you of?
They said that I cut somebody.
What was the reason they said you cut them?
They didn't tell me a reason.
Did the person tell that you cut them?
Yeah.
The person lied?
Yeah, they lied on me. And they got me a separate tease. So I wasn't able to come back to Danbury. I had to stay in the box for that long because they didn't know where to put me because I was so close to coming home. Like, my halfway house date was coming up. So they just kept me there.
And why would this person allegedly get cut? What would they have done to a person that cut them?
I don't know. The only way I would cut somebody is if I feel disrespected, but I don't know.
What form of disrespect would you allow or would not allow?
I wouldn't allow no form of disrespect.
I'm just saying, like, how far would a person have to go in prison in order for you to get upset?
Not far. Not far.
I heard a lot of industry guys on your body. Is this true?
Yeah. I think a lot of industry guys was on my body then now. I don't really feel it's that much now, but a lot of them was on my body before.
Well, we had a guest on our show last night, and he definitely.
He's not an industry guy, but shout out to him.
Well,
I mean, the views are doing good.
He's in
the 50,000 in a couple of hours.
Who?
Bosco 100.
Bosco 100.
Yeah.
Well, he we asked him.
What's his Instagram? Oh, you say he don't have one, right?
Yeah. No. But you could YouTube him.
He did a whole YouTube about you.
He
did a YouTube about me.
He did a YouTube about you, and then also he did he said something about she's sexy, like the bun, Man, let me get
I should have wore a bun today.
Hold on, let me get him.
What they call him?
What is it? BRO?
Bosco. BOSKOE. 100. What happened?
Don't drop in my man. Bro.
What's that face for?
I he had an Instagram.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, because he was in my inbox. He had an Instagram.
Oh, he's moving.
He moving.
Yeah, he definitely had an Instagram recently.
That's what we're talking about.
It just recently got kicked off, right? Yeah,
so he was saying that how you're sexy, and I saw
Bosco.
a whole YouTube about you, and I listened to
Why nobody never told me that he did a YouTube about me?
I don't know.
I usually get like people telling me stuff like that.
I actually the clip that we dropped today, or Flip the Script, I actually put it out. Well, let me just go to it a little bit.
That's crazy. I just
put it out. Let me just.
I'm not no fucking snitch. I ain't never snitched on no.
Where he from?
L.A.
Inglewood. That's what we were saying in the intro of the show. How somebody said something about you, but we'll tell you later on. That's what we're talking about.
That's surprising, different. You know what I mean? She don't got no weave. She natural with it. Like green, like that. I like that she Cardi B. 4 of them though, man.
There you go. Play it.
So you still want to fuck? What about StarBrim do you like? Beautiful girl. I like that she Cardi B. That's for real.
Cardi B.
That's fat.
Cardi B.
Accent crazy.
I didn't used to like that bun, but I'm starting to like that. But her bun reminded me of junior high and ninth grade. Like remember the name?
He ain't like my bun.
Always a ninth grade, like that ninth grade junior high bun. But you know what I mean? I come to like it because I'm like, damn, she got enough hair to really make a neat, slick bun. Like that's cool.
I hate him.
Hold on, he gonna talk
like the little snatch waves, that fat little hip. Like you know what I mean? The toes ain't that cute though.
Yeah, I like it.
He never even seen my feet.
If you did, the toes ain't that cute though.
So you zoomed in. That means you had to zoom in.
You know I zoomed in.
Yeah.
You know I zoomed in.
Shout out to Bosco.
I'm weak.
He talking spicy.
He was talking spicy. He fuck with you. Yeah. So I did hear a lot of guys. How did you deal with it? I mean, you coming from, you from Brooklyn. I'm from the hood. A lot of people become overzealous. They don't know how to deal with fame.
I just kept feeling like any nigga who is in the industry, who ever tried to talk to me, I'm not these bitches where you gonna just fuck, nigga. Like, no, you gotta buy me, my mother, and my father a house, and they're separate. I mean, they're together, and they still need their own houses. Like, y'all not gonna. I feel like I know so many bitches who fucked 50 or fuck this person, fuck that person, and got nothing out of it. How the fuck you get nothing
Please
out
don't
of
50 name again?
50? How you bring up nothing? How you get nothing out of fucking these niggas? Like, you bugging the fuck out. Like, so you're just a fuck now. Like, you understand? And I don't know. I'm not into no industry nigga. I don't want an industry nigga.
What kind of girls are you into?
My complexion and darker.
Yeah, no shot for us. Well, you right.
No.
My complexion and darker. I would prefer taller than me. I prefer like. I don't know. I don't really like American men too much. Like straight American. I like them to be born, but I like them to have somebody like a grandmother, somebody that's from like a West Indian culture, because I feel like it's different. They act different. Like when I come in, if I see like your parents or anything, it's hi, how you doing? I take off my shoes. It could be the projects. I take off my shoe. You understand? You have to tell me keep my shoes on. I just feel like it's a different type of like growing up. Like, it's a different type of form of respect. I don't care what you do as an older person. I'm not going to disrespect you. Like, you have to really take me there, because it's like, I wasn't brought up like that. Regardless of me I wasn't brought up like that. So I prefer like, a person who has like maybe West Indian culture. I actually want a person who has a high school diploma or a GED. I do, because I really used to talk to guys who didn't, and their outlook on life is weird. Like, I don't know why they act like that. Maybe they're just from Brooklyn. I don't know, but I don't know. Like, maybe I don't know. But I prefer no kids, because I have no kids. So that's just what I prefer. If I had kids, then I would take a guy with a kid. But since I have none, I don't want to talk to a guy and not feel like there's a future. You understand? If I'm talking to you, I feel like maybe they could go somewhere.
Right.
If you have a kid, I already know they can't go nowhere. I gotta use you. I'm using you. It's no going nowhere. Like, I'm using you. Like, but dark skin, taller than me, get to his own money. There's a lot of guys that I really like their personality, so I will put them on. But I've been shitted on too much by niggas who I put on. Like, you feel me? So I don't care. I just want you to have your own. I got my own. Have your own. Even if you just have a crib but don't have a car, or have a car but don't have a crib. Have something, and I'll bring the rest. Like, you feel, I'll help you. But for me to feel like, damn, I got my own crib, I got my own degree, I got my own car, I got my own money, and now I gotta help a man be a man. I don't want to do that no more. I did that already. Like, you ain't building me, so why I gotta build you? They said build a bear.
Makes sense.
I hate every time he comes to the mic. I hate it. It irks me. It's like,
do you have any industry bodies, with all due respect?
I never fucked anybody in the industry. There's a lot of industry niggas who try to talk to me, like Maino.
Please don't call my friend's name. Please.
Okay, so let me tell you the funny story with Maino, right? So he tried. Can I tell it? Yeah. I think he's gonna be okay with it. So listen, Maino tried to fuck with me, right? That nigga dick is big as fuck. And I refused to fuck with him. He was on FaceTime one day, and he was naked, and his dick just kept growing and growing and growing. And I hung up. I was scared. Hung up the phone. Whoop. I never talked to him again. Never seen him again. He used to be like, yo, pop out. No. Like, no. It is done. It is over. I don't want to fuck with a nigga who, I don't want to fuck my life up. I'm okay. Like, I was done with it. Didn't want to talk to him. So now when I see him, it's, you know, what up? But no.
You don't have any other Maino stories with that one? That was the one you had to share with us today?
Yeah.
Damn. It's not quite easy.
Shout out to my bro Maino. You know,
big dick Maino. Like, long dingling Maino. Ding ding. Like, and then it's like this. I hate guys that I can't. Like, okay, so think about it. I can't call him pussy.
Oh, fuck that.
I can't call him broke. And you got a big dick. Like, you know, at least when you arguing with your nigga, you want to be like, fuck out of here, you little dick nigga. Or fuck out of here, you broke ass nigga. Or fuck out of here, you pussy ass nigga.
So you want a guy who
I could say something.
Dark skin, tall, got a little bit of something going on, but some kind of flaws.
Yeah, call him. Let him know, because I told him.
It's Queen Flip. Listen, man, I'm on my podcast right now with StarBrim, and she said you had a big dick, so that's why I called you.
Hey! You calling me to ask me about a dick? What the fuck you gay, nigga?
How am I gay? She over here talking about you, nigga. Fuck are you talking about, nigga? I'm not. She.
Let her call me, nigga. Let her call me.
She right here, nigga. She right here.
Hey, big dick Maino. Hey, big dick Maino.
What's up, baby?
Hey, long dick.
Yo,
He's feeling good right now. Like,
yo, when I see you, I don't like this. I don't like. I don't like this. I don't like this shit, man. This shit got me tight. Son, why she describe?
My nigga, you shouldn't have put this call in, my nigga. Star, what's up, baby?
Hey, how you doing? You know I gotta stay away though. You ain't my type of nigga.
Hey, man, we can figure it out.
No, I ain't figuring shit out. I told you. I'm alright. I'm okay. I'll pass.
That's because
Listen, Maino, I've been living a good life. My life has not been fucked up. I'm okay, bro, because listen, I'm alright.
And who you think is proud of you, girl? I am.
Thank you, big dick Maino.
All right, don't call him that in front of me. I don't like that shit, man. When I see you, it's on.
Later, long dick.
All right, when I see you, watch. I'm out.
I'm gonna catch up with you, Star.
You ain't gonna catch up with me. Not me, you won't. No, boo-boo.
Maino, bye.
We is not doing anything with me.
That nigga is a bugger.
Hold on. He light skinned though.
No, he's not. Okay, like, y'all complexion is fine. I'm talking about, like,
okay.
really, really
Please
light
don't
skin.
talk about my complexion.
Okay.
I talk about whatever the fuck I want to talk
Don't talk
about.
about my complexion. I'm
Like,
Queen's Flip.
anyway,
I'm
I don't
like,
care if you're Queen's Flip. I'm StarBrim. Like, what? Like, okay, he's DJ G Money. Okay, like, next.
He's that nigga.
Yeah, and I'm that nigga.
This is you right here.
Anyways, you don't see nothing. It's like he can't. Like, am I really over there?
Yeah.
Because I want to know, what does he keep talking about?